survive by creating confusion and frustrating their predators. These Quelea birds are confusion experts.
That tawny eagle looks pretty hungry.
You ever heard the saying, there's safety in numbers?
Maybe.
These birds mass together and confound their enemies. A Quelea flock can number up to 30 million birds. And when they mass together, they confuse predators who find it impossible to pick out a single target. Hatchetfish use a similar strategy called shoaling, but with an extra twist. As a last resort, they can escape predators by becoming flying fish.
Wow, that really is amazing!
Some of your lizard relatives have a unique survival technique to escape predators like scorpions.
They do? Boy, he's scary. Is it anything to do with running away fast?
No, Henry. That's not really a unique strategy now, is it?
Maybe not. But if I saw that coming, it's the only strategy I'd need. Hey, I know him. Run for the hills, quick! Watch out for those claws! He's got him! Oh!
Watch.
He's left his tail behind.
Right. The night lizard's tail breaks off when a predator grabs it. Then, eventually grows back after the lizard escapes.
That's amazing. Heads he wins. Tail he loses.
Oh, Henry.
And now, Henry's Amazing Golden Gecko Award for the all-time best amazing animal survivor. Third place bronze medal goes to the chinchilla, born with one of the warmest coats in the animal kingdom. Second place silver medal goes to me, Henry the Lizard, and his old hot shoe shovel.
Henry.
Okay. So here's the real thing. Can you tell the difference?
Yes.
But my Golden Gecko Award for the all-time best amazing animal survivor goes to the cicada. Now, this little guy has got an amazing survival technique. You see, cicada babies can live safe underground for up to 17 years. No predator is going to be hanging around that long for lunch. I guess they'd give up and order a pizza.
Henry, get on with it.
When the cicada finally surfaces after all those years underground, there are no predators around, so it can climb in safety and begin its
Metamorphosis.
Yeah, it gets rid of its larval skin and completes its transformation into an adult cicada. Now it can do what comes naturally.
And that is?
Sing! That's what you do to attract a mate if you're a cicada.
They gotta?
That's right. They only spend a few weeks in the big wide world before laying their eggs. Eggs hatch, the new babies burrow into the forest floor and wait there for another 17 years. Now that's what I call patience.
Huh? So, Henry, do you know what kind of strategies squirrels and some other animals have in order to eat during those long winter months when food is scarce?
Why don't they just go down to the market and pick up some groceries?
You know they can't do that. Squirrels have to gather their food, then store it for eating later.
I do the same thing. And if I could just find a can opener, I could eat some of these fine, lizard delicacies I've been saving. Let's see. I'll have some fly à l'orange. Maybe,
Can it, Henry?
Mosquito, and a bit of beetle bisque. My mouth is watering already. Whoa!
Squirrels may not have canned goods, but they're experts at getting through the winter. They store all kinds of nuts, cones, and seeds.
No foie de grasshopper?
No, Henry, but each squirrel can bury hundreds of pine cones for the lean months ahead.
Do they remember where they put them?
If they don't, they won't live to see another year. Other creatures store food to survive winter as well. Like this acorn woodpecker, it stashes acorns in the holes it pecks in trees.
Wow, like a homemade larder. What a nutty guy.
And that nutty guy won't be going hungry this winter. This spider is about to become stored food for a wasp. If she can sting and paralyze the spider, she'll be dining on leftovers for ages.
Where's she taking it?
The wasp is burying its prey, hiding it from other hungry creatures.
Look at that! I bet it builds great sandcastles.
What's really amazing is that the wasp always remembers where it buried the spider, even in the featureless desert. Henry, it's time for your special report. Henry, time for your report. Come here. You are ready, aren't you?
No.
We're waiting for your report on why animals hibernate.
Well, I don't know why they call it hibernation anyway, since they're all asleep and not hyper at all.
That's hibernation, Henry.
Oh. Anyway, hibernation is when some animals go to sleep for months on end. But why do they do it? 'Cause they like to party! These guys like to rock and roll all night and party every day. They don't ever go to bed. They get down, get funky, eat cheese, and annoy the neighbors all summer long. Bears party, bees party, and even educated frogs can't resist the non-stop dance machine. But winter eventually rolls around. Everyone gets really tired, and the party ends. All the animals go to sleep for months and months. They don't eat, they don't drink, and they don't even go to the bathroom. But when spring comes around again, they wake up to party! And so that's why some animals hibernate, so they can build up the energy to rock and roll.
Henry, do you really think anyone's gonna believe that?
Yeah!
Actually, Henry, some animals hibernate or sleep deeply through the winter because of the cold and lack of food. Bears and other animals have to pile on the pounds during summer because in winter, food is hard to find. They pick out a snug hole and live off their fat reserves until springtime, when food will be plentiful again. Other animals lie low for different reasons. Rain brings an end to the long dry season in Africa. African bullfrogs have spent many months encased in the hard earth. Now they're released by the falling raindrops.
Raindrops keep falling on my frog.
It's a race to get to the pools of water and breed quickly. Afterwards, the bullfrogs burrow back underground to avoid the intense heat of the sun.
Remind me not to invite them to my next party.
Living in today's world takes all sorts of survival skills. Some animals are well adapted to living in the wild, while others have become more used to the city.
I wonder which one's best for me.
I wonder, Henry.
No competition. They don't have aerobic classes in the wild.
At least you've got a choice, Henry. You've got it easy. But life in the wild is especially difficult if you're an endangered species like this wolf. For thousands of years, man has had an uneasy relationship with the wolf. Although some wolves were tamed, and became the ancestors of all our domestic dogs. Their wild relatives were always feared and persecuted.
That's terrible.
Wolves live in packs and need a large area in which to hunt their prey, so life has become increasingly difficult for them as man takes over more and more of their homelands. In little over a century, the world's total wolf population that used to number hundreds of thousands, maybe 1 million, has fallen to fewer than 33,000. Who knows how much longer these beautiful creatures will survive?
Oh no! What happened here?
This is deforestation. Wolves and many other animals need forests in order to survive. And when a whole forest is gone, so have all the animals that used to live there. Many animals were around long before man. Green sea turtles have been here for millions of years. For them, as for all animals, it's a constant challenge to create new life.
Look at the sweet baby turtles!
They've got enough obstacles to overcome without people polluting the sea and covering beaches with trash. These baby turtles will have a great struggle just to grow into adults. Very few will live to have babies of their own.
Keep it up, guys! We need you!
Well, Henry, maybe now you can appreciate the amazing survival skills animals have.
I sure do! And I guess that, compared to them, I really do have it pretty easy.
You think so?
Warm baths, good friends.
And food in the refrigerator?
I could go for a pizza right now, couldn't you?
Oh, Henry.
Bring me back a slice, okay? Safe and sound.
That's what you think.
Yikes!
Bye-bye, Henry.